Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are making a DIY tie-dye loungewear set. I know I'm a little late to this trend and this video was originally supposed to go up about 2 weeks ago, but it just didn't feel right to post it then, so it is happening now. So I bought this shirt and sweatpant set. Well, it didn't come as a set, I bought them separately to be a set. And I found them on Amazon, but they're both originally Adidas, and I made sure that it said 100% cotton. The only part that is not 100% cotton is the lace on the shoulders of the crop top, because that is polyester. Polyester will not tie-dye right, so make sure you are looking for something that is 100% cotton. So I decided that I am going to just scrunch and use that technique, which is not something I normally do when I tie-dye. Typically I do a swirl or something like that, but I was also trying the ice tie-dye technique this time around, so just felt like it was the day to try something new. And I know Jackie from Nerdy Crafter also just posted a tie-dye video and she tried ice tie-dye, and I am doing it a little bit differently than she explains in the video. If you want very bright, vibrant colors, use the powder, but if you want more muted colors that are more like a watercolor effect, do what I am doing here. So first I am setting up these, they're meant for baking, they're little cooling racks, and I'm setting them on top of a couple of cups in a container in my bathtub because I don't have a place outside to do this at my apartment. So I wanted to try to protect the bathtub as much as possible. And then I'm just setting the items all rubber banded on top of those racks. And I'm filling up my containers of tie-dye as directed on the box. So like I said, if you plan to do it and want really bright colors, don't fill these up with water. Instead, you are going to just dump the powder directly onto the ice later on. But I wanted a more muted look, so we are filling these up with water. And once you've filled that up, make sure you give it a really good shake to make sure that all the powder has dissolved into the water. I didn't show that on camera, but I did do that off camera, and that is very important to make sure your dye is mixed properly before you start using it. So once I had my dye all ready, I laid out my ice on top of my shirt and pants. So it covered them pretty much entirely. I didn't have enough ice to fully coat them. And then it was time to put the dye on. And I am just taking the bottles and spraying on top of the ice, sometimes spraying onto the fabric itself. I did not dampen my fabric first because I was a little worried that if I were to dampen the fabric first, it would be too muted. So that is also something to keep in mind. I find that when you tie-dye on dry fabric, it gives a much more vibrant color. Another option could be soaking the fabric in water with soda ash. That will also give you a more vibrant color. So just do some research, really think about how you would like it to come out and plan accordingly. Like I said, I wanted some muted watercolor effects going on. And once the dye was on, I let it sit for a few hours until the ice was maybe half melted, and then I decided to flip over my shirt and pants, replace the ice, and then add a bit more dye because I was finding that I didn't have enough ice for everything to soak all the way through, and I wanted to make sure that both sides really got color on them. So that is what I am doing here. And I thought it looked really cool with the ice on top of the fabric and to watch it when it was melting. And once the ice had completely melted and I had let my items sit for several hours, I took the rubber bands off, and you can see how they looked afterwards. The colors are going to be a lot more vibrant when you first unwrap them than they will be once you're done. So once you have unwrapped everything, make sure to rinse them out before you put them in the washing machine. You want to rinse them until the water runs clear or as close to clear as possible. I know sometimes that can be a little difficult, so that's what I'm doing here, just rinsing everything out. And once I did that, I popped them in the washing machine and just put them through a quick wash without any laundry detergent, because I didn't want that to take away any of the color. And I did not dry it in the dryer because I didn't want the cotton to shrink. So I hung them up to dry, and once they were done, this is how they turned out. And I am very happy with it. I honestly love the pants. I definitely see myself wearing them a lot, especially because I get cold with the air conditioning on. So thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you like, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!